my gosh, she's barely hooked. Thank you, God! We just caught a freaking Fort Worth, Texas giant! Woo! Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is day 2, the Bassmaster Classic on Lake Ray Roberts. If you haven't seen day 1 yet, the video's right here, so be sure to check it out. But going into day 2, you know, sitting in 8th place, had 21-12, good start. But I've been here before. I think I've been in the top 10 in like 3 classics now. So I know it's good to get started, but getting through that day 2 has always been problematic for me. I don't know why. I think it's just something to do with the classic. A lot of stuff's going on with the fishery, especially in March. That's the cool thing about the classic is, you know, we practice a week ahead of time, and really you're trying to get a pulse on the fishery because it just changes every day, yet alone weekly. It's changing daily, and you're going to see that in today's episode on kind of the struggles and everything that I go through. You're going to see how I adapted to it, and probably the biggest thing is probably just not getting spun out, which, hey, we're all anglers. We all do that. We all get spun out, and I'm no different. It's very easy to get sidetracked and your mind start racing. So, but going into day 2, really getting off to a quick start on day 1 helped a ton. Getting those couple of fish back there, me and John Cox fished in the same area. When I left, I knew John was going to stay there and catch them, and that's what John does. He will find an area and he will make there be more fish there than what there probably is. He is the best at it. So going into day 2, I'm like, I wonder how many fish are left there, but I have to start there. I gotta kind of see if I can get a couple bites, because you know, then you have the rest of the day to go, right? And get 2 or 3 big bites and your day's done. So getting off to a quick start. The biggest thing is going into day 2, the wind has stopped. We haven't had a day that we've been fishing that the wind hasn't blown. So throwing a bladed jig all day on day 1 accounted for most of my fish catches, 90% of them, 95% of them on a bladed jig. Now we don't have wind, slick, calm conditions, and it's really the first time we've seen it. All of practice, all week, we haven't seen it because the wind's been blowing in Texas. So that's going to throw us a little bit of a curveball. The only thing that I was thinking is we didn't have as cold of a night, that maybe some fresh fish pulled up. Going into it, I know that I got to keep doing what I'm doing. It's a very tough fishery to just throw everything out the window and go do something different just to get 5 bites. Like, I saw that in practice. You had to really stick to the plan and see what happens. But you guys let me know what you think. We're gonna get day 2 started to see if we can't keep ourselves in contention for the 2025 Bassmaster Classic.
Race from Louisiana, Tyler Rivette, a 6-time Classic qualifier. When you rolled up here this morning, you probably had
right off the bat, just sitting here, it just feels a lot better of a morning than what we had yesterday. You know, we've had 2 really cold nights prior to the start of the tournament, so that really kicked the water temp down, and it just feels fishy. We got a small south wind, a little bit of humidity in the air. It feels like springtime again, so that's good. So I think that's just going to help those fish set up quicker, and hopefully just get some quick bites in the boat and settle down. We got till 4 o'clock. That's going to help. Just having that extra 30 minutes. We got to put one in the boat in that extra 30 minutes, but I think it's going to happen. We'll get the bites. We just got to get them in the boat.
casting for bass before he ever made it here by winning the Bass Pro Shops. Team championships. Let me hear it for Alabama's Logan Parks. A 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Used to make his living as a professional motocross racer, now makes his living on the Bassmaster Elite Series. From Newcomerstown, Ohio, Hunter Shryock.
Oh no, he's back! You sure you want that side? Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you called it yesterday.
Oh, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, you called it yesterday. You said I'm gonna leave and you're gonna catch him, and I was like, yeah, right.
No, I knew you can make a dang derby of it, but it's like I didn't want to wait for him to start biting.
Yeah, it took a while. Like it was probably 11.
Yeah. I just need some dang bites.
Yeah.
I'll get out of your way. I told my camera guy that we should fake fight.
Oh, yeah.
Like we should start arguing for like a good 2 or 3 minutes,
Yeah,
and then just totally just be like. Like every fish you catch is like a ½ pound heavier than what it seems.
yeah.
Dude, I didn't want to cut you off.
Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna fish right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you fake fighting now?
Dude. You keep coming this way. I'm like, now I feel bad like you had wanted to be over here.
Oh no, you're good.
It still got cold.
Yeah. Where you got water from?
57.2.
Good.
Not good.
All right, Hunter, they got you in live mix. You don't have to say anything.
Okay.
Get your fish though.
Mm-hmm. And it's just one of those deals where I gotta let the fish tell me what to do, but at the same time I can't stop doing what I'm been doing to generate those bites, and that's just throw a bladed jig and look around. But I think that with no wind really deters that bite in the morning. The only good thing is if that sun stays out and starts to warm up, maybe these fish will start to slide a little bit. We'll see them get to where we want them to be at. It's just going to be one of those late day, last minute ordeals.
So we're afternoon bite, basically.
Yeah, I mean, they bit in the morning, but every day we've had wind in the morning too. So, and I don't know if just slowing down and flipping everything, like I don't know if that's the deal either. time we had a bite, but can't lose them. It's no wind. Wind does not help. Cannot believe that just happened. Hey buddy! You mind giving this up to us for the day? I'm a little turned up. Got a guy watching me, following me, fishing behind me.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty.
Not in the tournament. A big one.
There's more out there, buddy. There's more out there.
Absolutely nothing. Exactly what happened. It went from power fishing to picking up a dang drop shot or a flipping stick or something because they're starting to be locked on bed. Not necessarily where you can see them, but that's seen too many signs of it, and I'm sure the ones I'm catching on this are probably spawning, but I don't know.
So have you been getting bit at all?
Pardon me?
You been getting bit?
No, I watch them chase it,
I see.
and I slow it down, and they'll get right up on it and just turn off, and they swim right back to the dang tree. So I got to go back and fish that one, but it's like I'm not going to sit there and try to fish for it after I ran over it, you know. Hard to put down what got you here. Seen what, when you get one, that's not what they are. 4 or 5 pounders. I mean, this is the worst day I've had so far. Practice and all.
It's crazy how it changes every day.
Oh, that's just how the classic always is. It's always dang. Something. There's really just not enough time to be like, okay, I can adjust and do some different things, but I don't. Not a guarantee either. Now I gotta decide on what I do the rest of the day. How I go run a bunch of shallow, isolated stuff, but they're not on it again. on bed. Look at that one.
I see it.
All right. I just saw the male. I mean, I doubt there's a female there, but go look in this other cut, or at least make some casts. It's almost like all those little places that I would get a big bite. It's like those were the females that were staging, or the few that were. They don't want it to be like a boat slip or something. I wonder if you put it on a bed, it might actually help. Imagine if I had just casted the right place. Sucker hasn't been retied since Okeechobee. It's actually not a bad one. Not a giant, but way too close. Come on, fish. We ain't got time to do this. Not at all. Gosh, she will not. Oh, don't do that, fish. Come on. Okay. Sorry, buddy. In the mouth. Verified. Got him. We caught a bass in the Bassmaster Classic. Goodness gracious, caught off bed. Here we go. Carl, here's the run. Everybody else has got 30 pounds. But we caught a fish to take back to Fort Worth. All right, I can catch a bass. Hey, this is what, wouldn't it be cool if we went and caught 25 pounds though?
Yeah.
Highly unlikely, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Put that in as 2 pounds. What should I put that in as?
Yeah, that's fine, 2 pounds. Just glad the dang thing bit. But waste too much time not to leave here with a fish. That one lay down up there, maybe I'll hit it.
All right.
Oh, come on, fish. Little 3.5-inch Berkeley tube on some fresh stuff. Caught us a bass in the Bassmaster Classic. Guys, it ain't over till it's over. Let's go. Come on. Putting the cold tag on him. Let's freaking go.
What do you think that one weighs?
4? You think he's 2?
No, I didn't look at a good look.
I don't know. It was 3.5. Oh. That was cool. Here we go. Here we go. Can't stop. Finally caught one flipping. All right. And then like an idiot, I'm gonna pick up a bladed jig again. But I should have got bit off that other piece of cover. I'll line the shallow grass, because that's where that other big one came from. And then I'll try to flip these posts. I need to catch one more right about now, and I actually would feel pretty dang good. As far as my chances to get 2 more bites the rest of the day. The frickin', what is it? What is going, it's a Bassmaster Classic, baby! Let's go! Gosh almighty. What did I just say? I said if I catch one more, I'd feel pretty good. Hey guys, I probably need to pick up a flipping stick, because if they're gonna be like that, we're gonna catch a couple. That's what it's all about.
That's 2 or 3?
That's drama.
Is that 2 pounder or 3 pounder?
I think that's a 3. 3.5-inch Berkeley tube. Duh, Hunter. Duh, come on. You know what I feel like right now? Jason Christie at Lake Hartwell. Not that I compare myself to Jason Christie as an angler, because I don't, but I'm saying he kept that bladed jig in his hand all week long, because that's what he does. And I'm like, just keep it in your hand. Jason would, till it burns. But I finally put it down and got a dang bite.
Fast track has you at 8.8.
You're gonna catch a big one.
I feel it coming.
They ain't eating it. They just ain't eating that chatterbait. That's fine. I can flip. Those suckers back there, I need to go catch them. Drama, dude. That's what makes it story good later.
Do I need to help you fix your microphone, or you got it?
Nope, I'm good. That's good right there, isn't
Oh
it?
yeah, heck yeah, dude.
I mean, drop the freaking hammer on him. Thought I was stuck in a dang root. This is exactly where I need to spend my day, though. We might be fishing tomorrow with that one. That's what they're doing. These jokers are sitting here spawning on these trees.
Right.
So it's like, could I go and run? That's where if I would have just had that little bit of a clue sooner, you know what I mean? Had a damn bite flipping sooner.
Yeah, because you got to develop a pattern, right?
Yeah, and I could, like, I know there's fish in here. You know, I caught too many. I know there's fish in here, so it's hard to just be like, nah, we're gonna go run secondary points out on this creek, because it may just be that point had them, right? Giant. We ain't playing this game. We just flip up. That's what we came in here for.
See that boy.
It's every time, dude.
That's so awesome. 5er or 6er?
I think it's a 6.
Heck yeah. Dude.
Last time my dad watched me weighing a fish, it was here. Well, we're not leaving. One bite away from, like, just now I'm pissed off about that one. I really wasn't pissed off about it because at the time it's like, now when I get to the point when it's like, now you got 4 fish and it's like, yeah, that would have been whatever.
Yeah, you got number 5 coming.
Look at that dang stump right there. That's a big stump. That is a prime spot. Why isn't there a bass in there? Look out. Oh my gosh, she's barely hooked. Thank you, God! Guys, 3.5-inch Berkeley tube. We just caught a freaking Fort Worth, Texas giant! Woo! I said, there's gotta be a bass in there. I said, dupe, bit my cricket, jacked them out of there. I don't even know what I'm saying. Pinch me right now. Is this a yes, we lost a damn 5-pounder. Who cares? Drop this thing. What is that? A 7? Oh my gosh. That rod's done. 7-11 flipping stick. Abu Garcia Xenon. Huh? She done. She retired for the day. Oh my gosh. Everybody watching at home, everybody's had the most trying week trying to generate bites, trying to just get through this stuff, figure out what the heck's going on. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna do you no good getting mad. And trust me, I am the first one to sit here and throw a fit and get a tantrum. And today, we had all the recipe to do it. We've stayed positive, we've kept fighting. One bite just changed everything. Like we just threw our name back in the hat for the dang Bassmaster Classic. I'm shaking so bad. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. Oh, I got a cramp in my leg. Oh my gosh. Dude, we ain't had a fish. We haven't had a fish for how long? I guess when you come from dang Ohio, my Ohio anglers know it. You just go. We're literally fishing for dang 5 bites a day anyhow. We had 0 fish we got our first one at what time? 12:30? Sight fishing a dang 2-pounder like an idiot. Oh my gosh, thank you, Lord. Well, we added something to the arsenal that I hadn't been on all week. I think my water's cleaned up. I think that stuff with the bladed jig is just, you know, they pulled off of it. I think they're still, I said they pulled off of it. I think they're still there. They're just not reluctant to chase something. So I'm just very grateful to get that bite there to begin with, to even get started on it. Because that's a game changer, guys. We ain't done yet. We can get one more. We can get 2 more. I mean, we probably just lost a 4-pounder over there. So we're not going to stop until we get, till we got to go in. We still got the rest of our day, but gosh, dude, you just cannot stop. You can't start thinking bad things. Just bass fishing. It's not the end of the world. That's a magnum. That is a stinking magnum, dude. Like, look at this tree. That's the most perfect tree that you could, gosh. And that sucker is like, it looks like it's 16 inches long. Oh, we are, there he is. Spawner, spawn him. It could be a big one. Could have been a big one. Dang it. Gosh, balled me up. It's like that other one. It's not gonna help. Right? That ain't gonna help.
I don't think so.
No. No. That other one's bigger than that.
Smaller.
Yeah. It's a good sign.
Yep.
Just a bite. Just a bite. I'm gonna let it go quick just so just me like go up there and sit tomorrow. Like, I wouldn't mind having that, like, actually calling, you know?
Right.
You can ride in there until I have to call. Or sitting there with a female. Went from literally questioning everything I knew, or thought I knew was going on with this place. Couldn't get a bite. We had 1 bite all morning. And then, like a light switch, I just had that one clue fishing, flipping, got a bite, got another bite. And it was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. And then it generated two big bites. I can't ask for more than that. Like, today was a train wreck. Could have been a lot worse. To even, like, we salvaged a lot. just gives me a lot of confidence going into tomorrow, knowing what I can and can't do. Just another day on the water out here today, learning stuff. So the fish are moving, they're changing. If I can get started early tomorrow, I feel like I can put together a 25, 27 pound bag, and you got to have that if you're going to win. I don't think I'm like, going to be leading it or anything, but I think I'm still in contention just because this lake is so off and on, like you've seen it. So we'll see. We are in Texas. We could catch 5 of those big ones tomorrow. All you can do is have the opportunity, and we gave ourselves a chance, so I'm pumped.
All right, we are here in the boat, Hunter Shryock. Hunter, I know you had a little bit of a slow start today, or a little bit of a rough start. How did you keep it together to make sure that composure stays where it needs to be to finish with a solid day?
A very, very long, slow start. It was well past the starting point, but I don't know. I just know how this place is. It's one of those deals. Either you're going to catch them or you're not. So I was pretty content with what I was doing. It's just whether or not you got the bites. I got one clue finally there in the afternoon and turned it into what we caught, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go out there with an open mind tomorrow. I feel like I could do the same thing, if not more, doing it all day. I think I finally figured out with the water clearing up what these fish are doing, but again, it's Ray Roberts, it's tough, it's grimy. You just hope you land all 5 of them.
Thanks, Hunter.
Appreciate it.
That's you, Hunter. I feel like you duplicated yesterday, I hope. So I'll just put them on the dang scale right now. I don't know if that's accurate. Even though I've never done that before. But that's all individual fish. You know what I mean? That's more than what I thought.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks, guys.
A former motocross racer that now makes his living on the Bassmaster Elite Series, a 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, and oh boy, double guns loaded, bang, bang! Shryock shooting out the lights here on day number 2, moving day on the Bassmaster Classic stage. Gotta stay inside the top 25 to keep your tournament alive, and I don't think there's a problem. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. 21 pounds, 12 ounces, and this weigh-in is definitely heating up. 21-12, needs a big bag, needs 24-2 to take the lead. 23 pounds and an ounce, 23-1 gives him 44 pounds at 13 ounces. He moves into second place. Get loud for Hunter Shryock. $23 pounds and an ounce, another great day. We're gonna weigh that one for Mercury Big Bass. 7 pounds, 10 ounces, not gonna take that. But man, you're going out with a shot at the biggest title in this sport tomorrow.
Dude, when things happen your way, they just happen your way. You can't explain it, you can't mess it up, and today was one of those days that it just completely fell apart. Train came off the tracks. We were on our way to work in the expo tomorrow, and I'd love to go work for Icon and talk about how great the boat is, because it is a phenomenal boat dealing with 40 to 50 mile an hour winds, but I really wanted to fish tomorrow. And so I decided to catch a couple fish. No, put it this way, miracles happened, and I ended up getting 5 big bites, and it is what it is. I lost one big one out there that I wish I would have had back, probably would have put us at 25, 26, but you know what? doing this stuff, you're gonna lose some, and I gotta catch some big fish tomorrow. I'm really excited about it because light bulb goes off in his head. Hey Hunter, maybe you should do what you like to do. Maybe you should do the things with a big rod and a big line and see what happens, and it was exciting.
Can't wait to watch it go tomorrow. Another good day tomorrow by the looks of things.
Is it gonna blow? Is the wind gonna blow?
I have no idea. It's Texas. It probably will.
It was calm today, so it probably will, but thank you guys for coming out. This is awesome. Love y'all. Stick around for tomorrow. I'm gonna do my best to make a show out of it.
Can't wait to watch it go down. And welcome now from Ava, Missouri, Cody Huff.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
I want to talk about drama. That was a drama-filled day. Very, very, very slow to get started. It was a blessed day to be able to do that in the final couple hours. I felt like it could happen. It wouldn't have surprised me either way, whether we zeroed or caught 25 pounds, and you heard me say it throughout the video. Like I was anticipating that to finally get started, because this time of the year in March, that happens so many times where you can go forever without a bite, and then that light switch turns on and boom, 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 you're catching females, and they're all big ones. I've done it in numerous tournaments. Actually, one of the first club tournaments I've ever won way back in like 2012 was that way. Literally had no fish at noon, and I caught like 4 or 5 fish, you know, and it was all good. The turning point on this day was when I lost that 4.5 to 5 pounder. It was a big one. Had it in my arms, came off, and I'm like, you cannot let this fish ruin your day. That was a big turning point. I could have very easily done what Hunter does and got really upset, you know, let it bother, and it did bother me. Obviously, it's gonna bother anybody, but I knew that one fish wasn't gonna be whether or not my classic was made or not off that one fish. Still had to get bites, so why let that one deter make an outcome of the whole day? Knowing that the bites were very far and few between, and I knew that was a key bite. Like, I'm not calling, 5 pounders at the end of the day, but big turning point to be able to kind of put that behind me, keep an open mind, and still keep fishing what I felt like I needed to be fishing, not run off and do something silly. And then slowly but surely, I get that one bite, flipping a tree, and that's what sent me on that path. And I was in a really, really good area. I knew that area had fish from practice. I had a few quality bites in there. Day 1 of the tournament, I had 4 bites in the afternoon. So I knew I needed to be there. If I was gonna waste my time anywhere, that was the place I needed to be at. And going into day 3, now the Bassmaster Classic, in 3rd place. We got a mountain to climb over the leader. I think he's got like 9 or 10 pounds, 9 pounds, something like that. But it is Ray Roberts, and it is not easy no matter what you do. A lot of good guys didn't catch limits this week. Looks good on paper, but the reality of it is you're only getting so many bites. So I know with the conditions changing again, I have to go out tomorrow, do everything that I can to catch the biggest bag that I can, and it is what it is. Like, it's me against the fish, and then when it's time to weigh them in, we'll see where we stand up. But being able to go flipping all day, so excited that I think, I feel like I can duplicate that tomorrow. Have the opportunity to have 5 big bites, whether that's for 20 pounds or 36 pounds, it's possible. So it's supposed to be a warm night, so it's gonna be, the conditions are setting up. So you guys be sure to stay tuned for day 3 of the Bassmaster Classic. Video is gonna be dropping here in the next couple days. Appreciate y'all for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
Oh my gosh, she's barely hooked.
Thank you, God! Guys, 3.5-inch Berkeley tube. We just caught